Hey, welcome back. I'm Erika Bell. Today I'm going to tell you 7 tips to better manage your time and get more things done, right? Number 1, you're going to do a time audit. See where your time is going in the day, right? How you manage your time, what you can actually get done, like what you're actually able to do, right? In that day time period, how long things take, all of that. Also, this will help identify like your time sucks, right? So what are the things that's just kind of sucking the time out of your day so you can just kind of better plan for things. Number 2, you're going to organize your workspace. So this is going to help with distractions. It's going to help with efficiency. You're not going to be spending time, wasting time searching for things. It is going to allow you to get more things done in less time. Number 3, prioritize your tasks and do the hardest one first. All right, so if you start with a task that you're kind of dreading, this may just, whatever you identify as like your hardest task, I want you to just rip the Band-Aid off, eat that frog, do it, okay? You will feel so accomplished for your day. You'll get kind of that icky task done, and you'll be able to breeze through your other ones. Also, I want you to list some optional tasks. Not things that you have to get done that day, but some optional ones listed at the bottom of your tasks. And that way, if you get done with all your tasks quicker than you thought you could, you can pick from one of these optional tasks and, hey, get a head start on your next day. That way you're not wasting time, just kind of like, what should I do right now? Maybe I'll get on social media, or maybe, you'll be like, okay, I can knock this out. Number 4, batch like or similar tasks together. Emails, sending a message, making a phone call, any of those things. I was going to say sending a fax, but very few people send faxes, right? But those types of things, instead of doing it as they come in, oh, ping, let me answer this email. Give yourself a time to do those things. You'll be able to zip through it quicker instead of, when your brain is focused on something and then another task comes in, then it focuses on that. Then you have to kind of readjust. It's just kind of a time suck. It wastes your time. So batch those similar tasks together, knock them all out at once. Along the same lines, number 5, do not multitask. This is so difficult for many of us. I feel like we're constantly multitasking, and especially in this world we live in, it's just 1,000 things that we feel like we kind of have to keep up with. But trust me, it's like I was just saying about your brain, that multitasking thing. You're focusing on something, then you have to switch, then your brain has to refocus on something. It just takes longer to get those things done, I promise you. And also, there's a feeling of like accomplishment to say, okay, I have done this task completely. Wrap it up in a little box, put a check on it. Instead of saying, well, I've gotten halfway done on this, halfway done on that. I know it is tempting to multitask, but there's many experts that say, just don't do it. Number 6, take breaks. This is another thing that many of us are probably, we just don't have that built into our day, but you will be more effective and efficient with your time if you take a little mental break. These can be short breaks, right? Take a little walk around your office, 5 minutes. Go get some water. Go, anything like that. Go grab yourself a coffee. Taking those breaks, maybe in between tasks, is a great time, or maybe even when you're feeling stuck on a task, instead of just like sitting in that stuckness, sometimes just kind of removing yourself from it for a second will help you when you come back to it. That's why, sometimes we have these aha moments or these great ideas when we're taking a shower. That's because we're not really focused. We're not focused on one thing. We're not doing anything per se. And then those brilliant ideas can just flood in. Sometimes we just need to take a break. You'll feel more refreshed when you come back. And lastly, number 7, this is probably my favorite one, but say no to optional tasks that you either don't have time to do, truly don't have time to do, or you don't want to do, okay? And again, I say optional tasks. I don't want to do my taxes. It's not optional, I have to do it, right? So these are optional things. Like maybe someone has guilted you into baking a pie for a bake sale at your kid's school, and you're like, I do not have time to do that. Or maybe you just say, I don't want to do that. It's okay to say no. It's healthy to say no. it just is what it is, right? So you will get more done if you don't have to add those optional tasks that you really don't want to do. Or, maybe you work in a corporate setting and they want to do happy hours or dinners or things like that. And you're like, I don't want to do that. Don't, again, that's not really a task, but it's like that extra thing on your schedule that you could be using that time to do something that you want to do or something better with your time, right? So say no to those optional tasks where you can, and when you just don't want to do them. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe for more productivity, time management, organizing, travel, lots of things on the channel. Don't miss a thing. I'll talk to you soon.